Hi, thank you for tuning into my video. This is Anthony Mitchell, your local marketplace minister. I am anointed for business. You can be too. I can show you how to do that. You may be saying to yourself, marketplace minister, what's a marketplace minister? Marketplace minister is someone who's been called to bring change to the marketplace. Marketplace consists of business, education, and government. All of these three entities, they all make up a city. But I haven't only been called to bring change to cities. I've been called to bring change to individual households. These households make up the city. So I'm here today to encourage you, to empower you, and to just share some information with you. A little bit about my background. I told you that I played a little bit of basketball professionally over in Europe, traveled around the world doing that for a while, then came back home and became a teacher. I told you that the teaching profession is an awesome, awesome profession, but you know what? You don't make a lot of money. Even the kids knew that. Those kids I taught 7th and 8th grade, man, they made me lose my hair. I was working so hard. So I decided that I needed to get involved in something else. So I started myself a business online. I'm now an internet marketer. I'm also in a network marketing industry. And I want to teach you a little bit about that industry. I want to teach you about traditional business versus non-traditional business. What's a traditional business? I don't know where you live at in the world right now, but let's just say Microsoft. Everybody's heard of Microsoft and Bill Gates. He started a traditional business right out of his garage. What's a non-traditional business? Well, he started that business out of his garage, so he actually started it out of his home. So it was kind of considered a non-traditional business, not like a franchise like a McDonald's or something like that. But in essence, he started a business and he started to grow from there, and he grew into this, of course, this billionaire that we all know about. Well, I live in the Bay Area, and recently, about 2 years ago, March 2006, we had another billionaire who came by. Not only him, but many other multi-millionaires were here, and they were sharing an expo. They were actually doing an expo called Real Estate Wealth Expo. And they were talking about buying real estate. Some of the main speakers were a gentleman named Donald Trump. I'm sure you probably heard of him. A gentleman named Robert and Kim Kiyosaki. Another motivational individual who was awesome. His name is Anthony Robbins. And of course, we had Susie Orman, the financial guru, talking about mutual funds. And then we had many, many other multi-million dollars earners that were here in the Bay Area, and they were all sharing information. And that's what I want to do with you today. I want to share some information. I want to empower you. If you'll take this information, if you'll even go, to the website that I'm going to give you, and you'll just watch a couple videos and see what's available out there, it'll empower you. It'll empower you to say, hey, I'm going to get away from my fears, and I'm going to move enthusiastically into my future. Let me just talk to you about what Robert Kiyosaki, who's one of my mentors, what he shared. He wrote a book called Rich Dad, Poor Dad. And in that book, if you don't have it, you can go and pick it up because I think it's a good read, good information. He talked about money. He says, you know what? Money isn't real. He just says, money isn't real. And I said, what? Money isn't real? Yeah, that kind of clicks on you. No, money's just an idea. And an idea is what derives income from an idea. You have an idea. Just think about McDonald's. McDonald's was once just an idea, but now you look up, it's on every corner. I don't care where you go, United States, China, Canada, anywhere in the world, there's McDonald's that are being built. And they're actually an idea that someone had, and they said, hey, I want to expand on this idea. Well, I want to share some ideas with you. I want to share some ideas like, what if you had all of the time freedom that you actually needed? What would you do? Just think about that. Another idea? What if you had all the money freedom that you had? Where would you go? Who would you help? Would you just keep it all to yourself? And the third thing, another idea was, how many people would you share your ideas and your concepts and your insights with? Who would you share it with? Well, folks, I'm here sharing with you sharing with you that you can live your dreams. You can live in the house that you've always dreamed of. You can drive the vehicle that you've always dreamed about driving. You can give to those charities that you've always wanted to give to. And the charity, of course, starts first in the home. We can show you how to get yourself together so that you can be a blessing to others, so that you can empower others to be able to do the same thing. That's all I'm doing today, is I'm sharing information with you. Some of the information that I learned from Robert Kiyosaki, important information. He said, there's nothing more powerful than an idea whose time has come. I can tell you that the ideas and the concepts that we have, the time has come. Why can I say that the time has come? Because look at the economy right now. I just heard, on the news just a few days ago that they said the United States is in a recession. Well, you know what? The United States may be in a recession, but you don't have to depend on the government. You can depend on yourself to become successful in all of your endeavors. We can show you how to not depend on Uncle Sam, who really is not your uncle, how not to depend on any of those individuals, but to depend on yourself and to depend on a team that you can start to build and individuals that you can bless and empower to be successful, just like you. I'm here sharing information. What information? How to, how to start a business, how to get started in a business, and how to get started from home. How to go to your job, the present job that you may have right now. If you're working, we can show you how to go to your job this week and give yourself an immediate pay raise. We can show yourself how to give yourself a pay raise by not even asking your boss to give you a pay raise. Would you want to know that information? Would you want to know how to give yourself a pay raise legally, ethically, and morally? We're only talking about things that are above board. We're not talking about anything that's illegal, immoral. We're only talking about things that can empower you. It's just information that you didn't know. Where you are currently in life, sometimes you're not doing what you like to do. And I can tell you this, ladies and gentlemen, it's not your fault. Why do I say it's not your fault? Because it's not. Sometimes you just don't get the bits and pieces that you need to become successful in life. It's just information. We're here sharing information with you. We're here to empower you and encourage you and tell you, yeah, you can live your dreams. You can have more time freedom. You can have more money freedom. You can have all of those things. Here, go to my website. Go to wehomebiz.blogspot.com. It's coming up on the screen. Go there, check out, there's a couple videos there. There's a 7-minute video there about health and wellness. Health and wellness. You know what? Talking about finances, you need to be healthy also so that you can be able to use those finances to sign you up. Go to We at Home, because I'm kind of looking at my charts and trying to see where I'm tracking. But go to workathomeprofitzone.com. It's on the screen here also. Go to workathomeprofitzone.com. What we're sharing with you here is we're going to teach you how you can become successful. We're going to encourage you. There was a gentleman who once said, a person can actually live their dreams. I'll say that again. It was one gentleman, he said this. He said, a person can actually live their dreams if they have the courage to pursue them. Do you have the courage to pursue them? You know who said that? The gentleman's name was Walt Disney. Walt Disney, I don't know if you've ever been to Disney World in Orlando, Florida, but that's where I took me and my family, my 2 sons, me and my wife and my 2 sons. We took our last vacation, was in Disney World. And I just thought, well, in LA they have Disneyland, but somebody just had an idea. That idea is what made them multi-billionaires. Just an idea, just a concept, just an insight can empower you. Just something that I'm sharing with you right now, if you go to my site, can empower you, can encourage you, can tell you that, hey, yeah, you can make it. You can be successful in your endeavors. Another thing that he said, you know what? It's kind of 4 quadrants that I learned from Mr. Kiyosaki, one of my mentors. Are you an investor? And you're in one of those 4 quadrants today, or if you're not in one of those 4 quadrants, maybe you're not working at all. Maybe you're unemployed. But I'm telling you, you don't have to be. I'm telling you that you could get started in a business and even get started with me for free. we'll allow you to get involved in our program for free, but you got to do some of the steps, taking a step of faith, taking a step of courage to get started. First of all, you got to go to workathomeprofitzone.com and Christmas, and you don't have to ask your boss for the raise, and you may